Good morning, it's moving day. So me and the cat are beefing, but I don't wanna not the beauty guru. I'm gonna cry, but look at this view. It says you're an idiot. Why would we put instructions on how to open a jar? I'm not the builder. I wanna cry right now, but I don't have time to cry. And I'll see you at the next place. I have movers coming. My entire apartment is packed up. Even my skincare, right? And you're thinking, that's normal. No, it's packed in a box. So I didn't wash my face today and I don't remember what box I packed it in. Let me show you the progress. It's actually so sad. This is the part of my apartment that I loved it, right? It was a vision. I'm gonna cry. So I'm taking this, you guys know, I'm not taking the TV because there's a TV in the room. Boxes, I'm taking this down with my friend. I'm just gonna store this where I'm living, not in my room, but in her garage, and it'll come with me to Charleston. More boxes to do the fridge stuff. My matcha stuff for my last matcha, everything's cleaned out. That's all stuff that goes to my mom's. And then my bathroom, that's stuff that's going with me to the new place. So I keep it in here because I don't want the movers, I don't want to have to tell the movers, no, yes, no. You know what I mean? That gives me anxiety for some reason. Mattress, I'm taking down with my friend tomorrow because you brought me joy. A lot of memories in that bad bitch. I've had this mattress since I first moved out on my own, so it feels right. You know, we're parting ways. Love you, girl, but a lot of memories. So nightstands are coming with me, the lamp, this, and then my mirror. This is the star. I love her. She's coming with me, obviously. I'm wearing flip-flops. Is that dumb for a move? I'm not really moving things. I mean, I am. I did all of my moving stuff with flip-flops, so I move furniture in flip-flops. I don't know. Clothing rack is coming with me. And then in the closets, I stuffed them to the brim with everything that I'm bringing. Oh, I need to pack those. Well, stuff that I'm bringing because they're not boxes and it's just, why make them, why? I'm also so particular with my stuff. I feel so nervous having anyone else take things. I feel like things are safer when I take it. If they get hurt, if they get damaged, I don't know why I'm like that. Clothes, I need to pack the hangers, that reminds me. This is actually helping me figure out what I have left. That's my laundry. Sybil's bathroom, yeah, oh yeah, Sybil's not here anymore. Atticus, croaked it, so it's really sad here. That's going with me. We're gonna put that in the hall entryway because she likes it too, so it's gonna be perfect. This is going in my room. My lamp's coming with me. Desk, chair coming with me. This bad boy that I got to move around, I never took pictures in it, so it's going to my mom's because she's like, yeah, I'll take it. And then here is all my art. I'm moving that myself because I move everything myself. Anyway, art, stuff like that. And then also tell me why I'm bringing my vase with my dead flowers. And you're thinking, Sienna, just throw out the fucking flowers. No, they dried or they died perfectly. They're beautiful, they're stunning, they fit the aesthetic. I'm not gonna let them go. This is why you save boxes for things like your computers, because I saved my iMac box and it fit back in there perfectly. That was always so hard to move because I was scared of hurting her. I saved the box this time. Yeah, look at me go. So yeah, this is actually kind of sad. My final couch yap. I'm gonna be sick. Oh my God. I love this couch so much. I'm physically ill getting rid of it. If Sybil hadn't pissed all over it, scratched it, I would find a way. Anne hath a will, Anne hath a way to keep this couch. But it's just, everyone and their mom has been telling me, it's so big and you can't fit it in, if you go to the, shut up. But yeah, it's just because it's also a bitch to clean. And then, riddle me this, I take it to Charleston, what is Sybil gonna do? Piss on it. So I wanna get an easier couch to clean when I move. I'm a very sentimental person, not to a fault, I'm just that way, I'm built like that. And I sat in my spot, the corner where I do all my reading vlogs and stuff. I sat in that spot last night, I drank my last cream soda Olipop that I had in the fridge. I know it's gonna give me icy symptoms, but I didn't care because this was a special moment. And I watched the sunset through the window and the birds one final time. Oh my God, why am I gonna cry over this? I'm like that, okay? When I was in high school, we moved from one of the houses that we had lived in, and I had this beautiful balcony. If you remember, I had that gorgeous balcony outside, and it was when I got my spine surgery, and I had a gorgeous view of the ocean and not the mountain, but the little hills. Stunning. I loved being out there. I sat there my last night, and I always remember the song that I was playing when I have a final moment with something, and the song that I was playing for that one was A Drop in the Ocean. Vampire Diaries type shit. Had that playing and that was the memory, and I cried on my balcony. I was speaking to the balcony directly. I was like, I'm gonna miss you so much. Something about me and nature and the views, those are the moments that I will always remember. I don't know why. I don't know why. You're like, Sienna, you never leave your house, right? But I love nature. So I sat in my spot and I watched the birds one final time because I've been watching the birds for 8 years. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Let's go over the journey. I moved into this unit in 2022, and before that, I lived in another complex, but still in Newport, and I lived there for a year, and then I lived in another unit here for a year, and then before that, this same unit, but the one below it for 2 years, or a year. I don't know, the math isn't mathing right now. And then my studio apartment. So ever since I've been on like these corner lots, I have been watching the birds. So for like 6-7 years, I've been watching the birds. Birds fly towards the sunset. Like, will I see that when I'm on the beach? Like, where do they fly? Do they fly into the ocean? I feel like they're flying to the sunset, but where are they going? So will I see them? Only time will tell. I don't know if they go all the way to the water. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how the birds do their travel patterns, but because I need to see the birds. I don't know why I'm so heavily attached to birds. I feel like they're symbolic all of the time. Anytime I see like anything relating to birds, it's symbolic to me. So I'm gonna miss that. And I have so much anxiety about like moving day stuff. I always have anxiety about everything. I feel like because I've been really isolated and I haven't been actively doing things, or my life used to be way more full and now it's very much slow. And so I'm anxious now again about everything. I'm so anxious to do things because when you're out of practice of stuff, that's when the anxiety comes back. So I'm very anxious. I'm like so anxious for the movers. My movers are gonna be here in just like 10 minutes and then I have to give them directions and stuff of where to park, and I'll see you at the next place. Quick intermission to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. If you're looking to launch your online brand or side hustle, Squarespace has you covered with tools that make it all easier. With Squarespace, you can create a website that looks custom built, and their new design intelligence uses AI to help you build a site that fits your brand perfectly. Squarespace also makes managing payments so pain-free and easy. You're set up to receive payments fast with options like Apple Pay and Afterpay for more flexibility. And if you're selling content like courses, memberships, or even digital products, it's simple and seamless. You can easily set up your site to share or sell your downloads or products, making it easy for your audience to access your creations. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use my link squarespace.com/Sienna Mirabella to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Oh, I look whiter here. Oh, that's crazy. The movers are done. I've been going back and forth to my apartment just to carry some stuff. This is my coastal summer moment. This is like straight out of the books that I read. My room is over here. Atrocious right now, and I'm gonna cover that, obviously, because it doesn't, you know, I'll get new bedding, cover that, whatever. Have to get rid of the pillows, but everything is kind of placed. I'm gonna move that stuff, and then they didn't take down all the shelves. Girl, what? Anyway. This is so sad, but this is my final time in this apartment. I'm sick. I'm still wearing the same outfit because my room at the house is a nightmare. I just went to sleep last night. Me and Dior like had a giggling gossip girl session, went to bed. I didn't do any unpacking or moving anything, so I'm wearing like the same thing. Today I've already gone to my mom's to take stuff. I've already taken a trip here to get stuff, and now I'm doing the last trip of things that I take in my car. And then I need to do the couch, the mattress, and the TV. Take those down. But this is my last time in this apartment. I'm gonna cry. I have not ever felt this sad moving out of an apartment before, but that's usually because it's not such a drastic change. This is like the real end of an era. Like this apartment complex, these apartments, it's the end of an era. It takes a minute to get acclimated to a new environment, but it's temporary. It's my temporary situation, and I'm making the most of it. And then we'll move on to the next phase of my life. But it's really difficult going from being alone and all of this to jumping into a new territory, new place, everything. It's a lot, and I'm just so sad leaving this apartment. I want to cry right now, but I don't have time to cry. I don't think it's dawned on me that I'm leaving this place until now because it's my last time. Yes, I have the beach view now, sure. But you know what I mean? You're still leaving something that you loved. Oh my God, I'm crying. I feel like I've just had so much loss and change in the last 30 days, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm gonna finish up in here, and then we'll be at the new place, which is I'm so nervous to vlog there, but I'm gonna do my best. I need to get a door lock expeditiously. Anyway, goodbye to the place that I have spent a majority of my 20s. It's just me and the cat right now. So I feel like I can yap out here. I haven't even yapped in my room yet. It's been just nonstop. So I moved in on Thursday, and then Friday I had to go back and forth and do finishing moving stuff. And then today, my sister, who I live with, it was her graduation from high school. So I went to that, and then we went to brunch, and then I had to go back to my apartment one final time to drop off the keys and take down the TV. That was like the last thing. I gave it to my friend, and it was so sad. I cried. Well, I like touched the wall. Like on Friends, do you remember when they were leaving the hotel and Monica goes, bye, it was nice staying with you or whatever? That's what I did to the wall, okay? I pet the wall and I said, thank you for the last 3 years, the memories. And then I cried, and then I left. Oh my God, this is so sad. I'm sick. I miss that apartment so much. It's just hard to believe that that's gone. I'm gonna cry, but like, look at this view. Like, So, I mean, this is a great place for me to be for my in-between era. But yeah, me and my sister are gonna go out tonight to dinner, to hang out, you know. Oh, there's a man. Bye. Also, I haven't unpacked really at all. The room is a mess, but I'm gonna do all of the unpacking on Monday. So tomorrow's Sunday. I'm going to go to a Pilates class because also my Pilates girl that always had classes every Thursday, she quit that studio. And I was like, oh, we have another death or like another thing that is changing in my life. So she's kind of just like subbing at this one studio that she always subs at, and we don't know what her regular schedule is gonna be. So I was like, okay, I'm booking a class there tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I guess I'll work on unpacking, but like Monday is when I have to get back to work and do stuff like that. Oh my God, and I still need to finish my cowboy romance. Like I haven't had time to do anything. It's just been like crazy. But I'm gonna go out tonight for the first time in forever and back to my old stomping grounds though, obviously, because I'm not far from everything. I'm pretty much just like the same distance that I was before, which I haven't drank in 2 months. And when I drank 2 months ago, it was 1 drink. So I really just haven't drank in a while. I just had 6 mini strawberry ice cream cones from Trader Joe's. So maybe not the best like pre-game food to coat my stomach, and it's dairy. So, but yeah, nobody's home, hence why I'm out here in the kitchen. I'm really nervous about like the whole filming when they're here. But yeah, I really want to get started on my books and stuff, but I haven't had time to read because I need to start doing my Throne of Glass. I need to set up my desktop, but I need to patch these holes in the wall first because there were shelves where my desk is. So yeah, everything's just a mess right now. I'm just overwhelmed with how much I have to do. Oh my God, I have to tell you. Mind you, Kat loves me. First night I get in here, she comes into my room. I'm like, oh my God, a new little snuggle buddy because I miss Sybil. She lays on me. I'm talking to Dior. We're having a sleepover. Cat's laying on my hip, purring nonstop, right? All of a sudden, I hear a hiss. And before I know anything's going on, bam, smacked in the face. It didn't hurt. It was just a smack. And I was like, oh. Dior goes, holy shit, you're bleeding so much. Red blood, white bed sheets. My face was covered in blood. My hands were covered in blood. You would have thought that I got my shit rocked with how much blood there was. And this is I'm wearing makeup right now, but all that blood. So me and the cat are beefing, and yet she still comes over, purrs, rubs her head on my legs, wants to come in my room. Like, bitch, you're a frenemy. We're not friends, okay? I've never had a cat that did that. I was saying no to going out with men left and right. I moved in here. I'm like, you know what? Let's have a fun little summer. But yeah, I just want to pop in and update you. This is my room, by the way. I need to cover this with canvas, and I'm going to replace those with gold sconces. To my Type R Us, aka Home Depot, and I got stuff to do the holes in the walls. So today I'm gonna be Bob the Builder. I have no idea how to do this, so I'm gonna wing it, obviously. Now I'm nervy because she told me you have to have them like a pothole and indent them, but I don't want to, like, you know, that feels counterproductive. I cut my bangs before I went out this weekend. No, because there's no blonde, and that was a dumb idea, but I have like 17 days till my hair appointment. So I got nervous and I thought that I had to use this on every hole, and I'm like, I don't have enough space. That's for big boy holes. Like when a guy punches a hole through a wall. That's what this is for. I don't have that problem. Am I stupid? How do you open this? How do I open it? It doesn't say. It says you're an idiot. Why would we put instructions on how to open a jar? I think I did it. All right, let's spackle this bitch. I can still see the hole. It's okay if it's like on the wall, right? I mean, like, it's the wall stuff. I'll sand it. No, by this rate, we're gonna be here till next week. Look, this is why I'm gonna marry a Home Depot loving. Oh, I didn't shut the putty. The ADHD is gonna get the better of me on this one. I feel it. Okay, now she's getting the hang of it. Now she's Bob the Builder. Also, I took my TV down myself and Bob the Builder. No, I was doing good and then I fucked it up again. I have filled them all. Don't look too closely, we'll just see. And then when they dry, I'm gonna sand them. Also, look at my little battle scar. Ah, these are Home Depot hands. I don't know what's going on, okay? But I just got my new door handle. This lighting is terrible. We're changing it. Can you see me better? No, worse. Okay, the lighting is pissing me off. We're gonna have to work with where I'm filming shit. I've not found a rhythm with filming, and I'm like have anxiety filming, but first thing I ordered, because this room doesn't have lock on the door handle. No. So I got these not the Beauty Guru. Oh, and I did my nails, finally. But I got these sexy door handle locks, and it does fingerprint and password. This feels cool, but it's so beautiful. I'm in the uniform still because I haven't unpacked my clothes and stuff, because I have a closet up in the hall. That's my closet, and then we have the clothing rack, and then this is my dresser, but already I can just smell that this is gonna be an issue because it's not enough. I covered the gray headboard. Is it perfect? No. I do need to patch, there's a hole up there. Can you? Yeah, that's terrifying. And then those, they moved my bed, like, it's obviously to fit the nightstands, but now it's off center. So I'm gonna get sconces to replace these, but at the same time, they're gonna be off center. Isn't that big of a deal. I don't ever like turn my head and look at it, so it doesn't feel like a big deal. Because this is off center, I just sleep right there. I've never had a king bed, okay? I'm used to my little full, so I just put the pillows right there. Bam, that's my cozy little spot. I've been watching Love Island too. Oh my God, we gotta talk about Love Island too, but that's another time. This is what we're working with, and it's so I'm gonna cry. It's so messy. It's like I don't even know where to start because I've already started, if you can believe. I spent the whole day for like 2 days doing this. You couldn't tell. You couldn't tell. I don't know. There's so many priorities. I think the door lock is actually a priority because I just got that and that would be the best because I can't fuck with no door lock. That's not, I'm 27. We can't do that. And also you can unlock and lock it from your phone. And I miss Sybil dearly, but my mom sends me pictures of Sybil all the time and it makes me feel good. And I know that she's loved and cared for and she has her cat tree. So I just miss her so much. You have no idea. I don't know. Did I tell you that I got smacked by their cat? Even though their cat likes me, she just wants to tussle. We have beef for whatever reason. And now I'm like, bitch, you will not come in my room again. I'm locking you out. There's so much to yap about, but I don't want this video to just be yapping, but I haven't gotten in a routine of a morning routine and my kitchen stuff. And like everything is, that's not the point of this. I can't sit here and yap all day. Yeah, it's like 8:30. I must do things. And I'm gonna start with the door lock. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm gonna be Bob the Builder, okay? Now I'm gonna put my fingerprint on there. I installed it backwards. Okay, I fixed it. Look how cool this is. Watch. It'll auto lock. How fucking cool. This is so cool. You can also do it from your phone. Hold on. I can lock it from my phone and unlock it. And the batteries are out. I have a manual key. Where does one keep those? You know what I mean? But I'm Bob the Builder. Add that to my resume. This is my closet and I've put like a couple things back here, but I have storage up there and then shoe rack down here. So this I have to do, but that's another time. Then I have this, but I don't have bins that fit in here and they're really like, you know, and you know how tall I am. So that, I don't know. But I'm thinking hair stuff goes in here. When Dior goes to college, she's gonna clean that out. But I have this bottom drawer for now. That's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm just thinking that whatever doesn't fit in here or that, I'll keep in these bins and just somewhere in my room. Dead flowers I saved. So off center, but that's okay. I know I'm in the same outfit. I know. This is like the uniform when I'm focusing on getting everything unpacked. It doesn't have to be perfect with organizing because I feel like we're just gonna do that in increments anyway. And I'm gonna get stuff on Amazon to organize better. But I put everything in my closet upstairs. The room, every day it feels like it's still a mess, but I'm making so much progress. I'm not hanging my jeans with these because the closet to fit my dresses, shirts, and jackets and sets, you're asking for too much. So jeans are gonna go in my console. You can't really see her. The console, I've just thrown things in there. Not clothes, just anything that will go in there, and I kind of forgot about it. So I need to do that, I fear. And I have my bag of dresser clothes. I have 3 bins of dresser clothes, and then I have that clear bin of dresser clothes. I have 2 bins of Depop stuff. One that's stuff that's already listed, so if you wanna go get my Depop shit, do it so I can get rid of that. And then I have to list another bin. It's been an adjustment. I still am like working on, I actually said this in my other vlog, but I cut it out because I was like, you don't need to complain. You don't need to always vent your worries to everyone, voice them. But I do, okay? I have anxiety filming around people, right? And because you can hear everything in this house, even though my door is shut, I feel like I can be heard. So like my voice automatically lower. Like we crank it. You're at a 10, need you about a 2. That's what my voice does. And so I was afraid that I was gonna lose my personality, but that won't happen. I just will be lower version of me. But I'm gonna work through it to be able to be normal. But it is difficult filming any place that's not my room because I'm struggling. I'm doing my best, but I'm struggling. But I am very glad that I decided to do this because this is the learning experience that I wanted. So it's also helping me to realize, yeah, I love living alone. I love it, and I will never not live alone unless I'm married, whenever the fuck that is. I don't want to get married for a while. Like, let's be real. I love my solitude. Anyway, bottom line is I need to do this consult. Let me just show you what we're working with. It's a mess, but I did some things. I did the door lock, as you know. This is stuff that's going to my mom's. I have to find places. Stop, my finger. Ugh, I'm Italian. I talk with my hands. What do you want? Those are gonna get hung wherever they gotta go get hung. Are they ruffling or rippling or? I'm gonna cry. Is that the moisture in the air? I'll cry. My mom's laundry, whatever. I have a brand deal with Rainstorm and they sent, this is not all of it. The rest of it's in the kitchen. So much of this. So I'm gonna give some of this to my friends after I shoot that brand deal for Instagram. Still have to unpack stuff. My books, I need to unpack. That sourdough stuff. Tree came with the place. I liked it, so I said, keep that shit. Mine is at my mom's. I painted that like years ago. Nothing is where it's gonna be, okay? Dutch oven for my sourdough. Kitchen stuff, because I can't fit all the stuff there, and I just wanted some things for me, so I'm gonna put those in my closet eventually. We'll deal with her. But I did get, you know, my decor back up. We'll deal with decor, whatever. I still have to patch the hole in the ceiling, which is terrifying. But I made my bed and I just washed it, so I might just do that Sunday when I do my weekly reset again. Stuff, whatever. Grogu has to stay with me. These are things like I wanted to store stuff like matcha stuff and supplements. I wanted to store things in these because they're not Uggo and they can easily just sit here and I don't care. We'll hang that. My mirror, we'll find a place. These are empty. My reason for being alive right there. And then this is cute. And then underneath that's all my makeup stuff. So like, look how, I'll put it somewhere. It's not gonna stay there. But the clothing rack, I was gonna do it on camera, but then I got frustrated because of how like I kept going back and forth. So I didn't get clips of that, but you know what? There she is. My mirror, Avi. And then I'm gonna fix this because I have more of that and I'll wrap it because I can't with the gray. I cannot. Position of the day, on display always. More kitchen stuff. I can't wait to start. Oh my God, I'm so excited, but I have to figure out the book club thing and it's just like I'm working on getting unpacked first. That's like the priority. And then my desk is gonna be here. This is gonna be hung probably right there. That would make the most sense. I actually don't know where I'm gonna put the lamp. I had it there just because I set it there and I kind of liked it there, but I'm not going to keep it there. So I really don't know what we're doing with the lamp or where it's gonna go. Same with the floor lamp and also the situation with the plugs. There's only plugs here and then one there and that's it. So like my Xbox, the TV goes in over here. So I'm gonna have to figure that out to get my Xbox. Yeah, I don't know about the light situation and then if I should leave that one there. But this is the current situation and we got a lot to do. Oh, and I still have to paint all the spackle that I did. Leave me alone. I have the house to myself for 3 hours. The sun is shining and my book is due by midnight. I'm taking my ass outside and I'm finishing my book. I have no idea what I filmed, what the last clip you saw was. I'm just filming sporadically throughout this whole week and I've just not got a lot of work done at all. It's just been a lot of unpacking and cleaning. I spent an hour cleaning the window in the room because I need to get rid of the blinds and then get new ones. So I've been cleaning as I go. It's just a lot of like random tasks. So I feel like I've been MIA and I'm so sorry. But once I get in the flow of everything, the content will be back. Like every week, we're good. And I still need to get my A Court of War and Roses reading vlog up. I'm 2 books behind, babes, and I'm not starting the Throne of Glass until I do the book club thing. But you know, I've got to work on that because it's just a lot of transition living here and it's difficult, but I'm alone for 3 hours, so I can film out here and not feel weird about it. But I thought that I would be able to film more outside of my room. That's difficult, so I'm gonna have to work on that, right? Or I'll just have to get better at it, but I definitely can't yap outside of my room when anyone's home. My cousin is out of town for the weekend, so it's just gonna be me and my sister, but she's like 18, so she's gonna be booked and busy. I wanna do a lot of cleaning. I wanna enjoy the sun. I'm going to Pilates tomorrow. I'm gonna go grocery shopping, and then I might go walk the beach with my friend. I might have a sleepover with another friend. We don't know what the weekend's gonna hold, but I'm low-key very stoked to pretty much have my solitude for a weekend because you know I love my solitude. I literally got home, saw both their locations were gone, and I was like, oh yeah, they're not here. And then I texted my sister, she's like, I'm gonna be gone for 3 hours. And then my cousin, she's out of town, and I was like, I squealed. I walked through the door and I giggled and kicked my feet. I feel like I'm almost 30. I've always been this way actually. I've been this way since I was like out the womb, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm reading my book. I already forgot let me go get it. I set up my little matcha and coffee station. I brought my espresso machine even though I don't drink coffee that much because it's cute. And when I do have my iced coffee once every 2 weeks, I want to make it. Anyway, so I'm reading Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. This is the first book. I think it's called Rebel Ranch. I know she lives on Rebel. I don't know what the series is called, but first in this cowboy romance series, and I'm loving it. I'm eating it up, but my thoughts on it are, it feels like insta love. It feels like it's too easy. We're getting it too fast. It feels a little cheesy, but because I love the characters so much, the girlie has ADHD, and I relate to her so much before I even knew she had ADHD, and I was like, oh, this bitch is a bit of me. Love the characters so much, and that is why it's making up for the fact, don't get me wrong, I am giggling and kicking my feet the entire time and I'm eating it up. It's just that it feels too easy, like I didn't work for it. You know what I mean? It's not a slow burn. They're already smashing, or they're like about to smash, and we're not even 50% of the way in. So I don't want it that easy. Like, what are you, a man? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go sit in the sun. The only bad side about the beach, the wind. I'm pretty sure, I haven't lived by the beach in a long time, and I forgot the wind is so bad. You can have a nice sunny and 70, but if it's windy, you're gonna freeze your ass off. So it's not sitting at the pool like I used to. The roof is a roof. It's windy. So the only place that is really not windy is sitting on the cocoon of that couch, but you're still getting sun. But I am gonna get some fruit when I go grocery shopping tomorrow. I'm gonna get some fruit, have a little beach picnic. I can't tell if this is gonna be the start of a new vlog or the end of this one, because I have no idea what's in this vlog. I think I should start a new vlog tomorrow. So today is Friday. We'll finish up this vlog here and then start the new vlog tomorrow. I just had an iced coffee, or I'd make a matcha, but let's go outside and read.